Okay, lesson 7 here, guys, solving equations that have fractions in them. And I'll kind of show you a process that will work on all these and actually make it pretty easy so you don't have to deal with the fractions too much. Okay, process is going to be cancel out all the fractions. Okay, so if we multiply this whole side of the equation by something and multiply this whole side by something, we can cancel it out. In this case, since we're trying to cancel out a 2, I'm just going to, in the bottom, I'm going to times by 2 over 1. Or which is just 2, but I'm going to say 2 over 1. Okay, so if I distribute that in, look what happens. Okay, I got that. I'm going to distribute to the 2 to the 5 will just be 10. That's easy. And then negative 20 times 2 is negative 40. So here's the only tricky part, but the cool thing is these 2's are going to cancel out. That's why I did 2 over 1, because that will cancel with that 2. So really this is just 3x. And now I've got a pretty simple equation to solve. So the goal is to cancel out the fraction by multiplying by 2. So we get down to this and then divide by 3. I'm getting x is negative 10. So that one comes out real nice. Some of these answers will come out the fraction, so I think the second one does. Okay, so same deal. I've got a fraction I want to cancel out. An easy way to cancel out 5 over 2 is just try to cancel that 2 out. All right, so I can multiply this whole side by 2 over 1 again, because I'm trying to cancel the 2. Multiply this whole side by 2 over 1. Okay, what does that do? Well, in this case, this and this can just cancel, because I'm doing 2 over 1 times 5 over 2. All right, so I've got 6 over here. These canceled out, so I've got 5, 3x minus 2. Okay, so the 2 canceled that out, and the 2 multiplied with the 3 gave me 6. Now I've got a pretty simple equation to solve. Probably just distribute next. And minus 10. Okay, 16 equals 15x. Okay, this isn't going to come out nice, but we can still just write it, answer as a fraction, divide by 15. So I can just say x equals 16 over 15. That's fine if you just keep it as improper. Okay. And one last one, a little more complicated, because what do I multiply now? I've got a 3 and I've got a 6. I'll multiply this side by something, and I got to multiply this side by the same thing. So you want to pick basically the larger one or the least common multiple of 3 and 6. Something that 3 and 6 both go into. Least common multiple is actually just 6. So I'm going to multiply by 6 over 1. Okay, distribute it in. So I've got 6 over 1 times 2 over 3. Figure that out later. I've got 6 times 5, which is just 30. Got 6 over 1 times 5 over 6. And I've got 6 times negative 1, which is negative 6. Okay, the cool thing is these will cancel down nicely. So 6 and 3 can cancel down. I just got 2 times 2, 4x. 1 doesn't matter in the bottom. And here the 6's cancel out completely to just 1's. And they cancel, they turn to 1's. So really I just got 5x over 1, which is just 5x. Now I've got a pretty simple equation to solve. So the key is multiply by something, which is the least common multiple of these two, which actually winds up canceling out all the fractions. Okay, so now we can solve this out. I'm just going to minus 4x on each side. Go up here. So we got 30 equals 5x minus 4x is x minus 6. And that's 6. And like x equals 36. Okay, so work through those. There'll be a few of each of these types. If you have any issues, get a hold of me. We can do a Google Meet and walk through some of them. All right, have a good day, guys.